Hi, it's Linda with CreativePLR.com, and today we are going to create a calendar from a template. So I have a lot of templates that I use to help me create things faster and to be a little bit more productive. So using templates is not a bad idea. It's like a head start. And so I've made a planner. I've showed you how to make a planner with templates, and we made a journal with templates. So today we're going to make a calendar, and this is the time of year when people start thinking about getting calendars. They don't wait till January, although some do get some more calendars in January. People start thinking now of getting a calendar that extends more than 12 months. This is a 16th month calendar. It goes from September of 2024 to December of 2025, and you can tell it's just a very blank, stripped down version. Now, I do have some extra pages, and I'm going to scroll clear down here so you can see. One of the pages I have journal page. You could use it to make a list for something. Let's say in your planner, you really want to focus on some cleaning chores. Maybe you're planning a move like I am in the future, and you want to start thinking of packing up things or giving things away now. Or discarding old stuff. Maybe you want a list of that, or you want to make notes about that. Maybe you want addresses and phone numbers. So you want to add a page in here for addresses and phone numbers. And here is an undated calendar. Here is the undated calendar, and it is in two parts. So I've split it up. So if you put the pages next to each other, what you'll have is you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday on one page, and Sunday through Wednesday on another page. And obviously, I'm a Sunday start person. So Sunday is always the day that I get things ready for my work week. And so Sunday is the beginning of my week. If Monday's the beginning of your week, then by all means on this undated calendar, you just switch it around and you just title this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That works great. And so I put that under extra pages, and then I can swap out some of these pages. In this calendar that I'm going to do, I've called this the monthly to-do list. Yes, on the pages I have to do and I have appointments, but maybe I want to have more. I want to do more. Maybe that's my goals for the month. Maybe that's quarterly goals that I'm checking off. So each month I copy them over and I check off what's done that month. So you can use it for a variety of things, or you can change the titles and use it for other things. So here we have the actual calendar for the month, a place for appointments and a to-do list, and a monthly to-do list. Call them anything you want, but we've got 16 months of that. Now, with the beginning, we have the cover page. We've got the cover page. Right now it's very generic. I'm going to title it some version of that. And then I've got two pages that are the rest of 2024 and 2025. Now, even though this calendar runs from September of 2024 to December of 2025, you'll notice that I put July and August in there. It would have looked odd for me to get rid of these 2 months and have just the single month sitting there. I could have done it. I could have put 4 on there. But sometimes when people, August really hasn't started yet. And sometimes when people are just starting a new month, they might want to go back and look at the prior month. What date was that or something, and refer to that. And these are the quarters. July, August, September is third quarter. October, November, December is fourth quarter. It works for me. I left a gap there. I didn't want to make it bigger. I wanted to keep them the same size as this. And in addition, what I have is a white shape behind this. When I put in papers, I am going to be able to still see all the text. So the first one I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with my seashells. And I will come back and title that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and just put the background on all of these and double check that my white is going to be behind each one, and I'm going to be able to see the result. I'm going to pause this and finish this part. That took about 2.5 minutes. That would have been dead air time. So now I want to pretty it up. I want to add some different types of clip art. I kind of like that. Of course, I want to get rid of the background, and we're going to lower it a little bit. I like that dimensional look to it. And we could do the same thing on there, on the front, or we could add something that's a little bigger, and then we could use our transparency tool, because the ones on the paper are a little, they look like they're watercolor and they're a little lighter, so that blends in better. And then I want to get rid of this. I don't know if I'm going to call it something different, but I have these wreaths. Now, I have to tell you, I really like this one because it picks up some of the colors that are in the background. So I really like that. But I think I want to call it, maybe I want to call it By the Sea. And then I want to make this a little smaller. And this is going to be much bigger. I don't like that font. So I've changed it to Mangello. I actually like that one. But I'm going to see if I can't save some space. And I am going to paste that down here, like a subtitle. Now we have By the Sea calendar. And we want to go through, we want to pretty up the other pages too. Now, pages that are almost full, like this, it looks pretty good like it is. I've got some seashells that I can just add. I can add them up here. I can add them at the top. And since I have several different seashells, I can go through and add different ones on different pages. Obviously removing the background as I go. And if it looks too bright to you, you can always go up here, change it so that it's a little bit not as vibrant, and it kind of blends in with that, so it looks good. You can do that on all the pages. Now, on these calendar pages, what I did was, and I didn't do that on all of them, I made the resolution or the transparency about 30%. So you get to see more of the pretty background. So December is good. We're going to do September the same way. You don't have to do that, of course, but I like doing that. September, October, November, December are done. I think the rest, spoke too soon. I was about to say I think the rest of the years are fine. February, March, April. Yeah, I think the rest of them are good. You can go through and put seashells on those, and you've got a calendar that's ready to go. And then I would just retitle this By the Sea. These make great gifts as well. Let's do one more. So I've already got it opened over here. I'm going to go over to my uploads. I have all kinds of themes here. How about one for the wine connoisseur? And so let me see if I can find the paper for that. So like before, I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to do just the first few pages so you can see what it's going to look like. So we've done the first few pages. Instead of having a page that says monthly to-do list, you might want it, maybe the person wants to do wine pairings. Wine pairings this month. Wine activities this month. Perhaps they want to do a wine pairing. You could add a place for a tasting menu. You could add a table here with different wines they've tried, and they can do like a little review or a little commentary on what they thought about the different wines. So let's see what we can add. Now that one page is the calendar. This is the perfect place for some of our clip art. I did all the clip art in Midjourney, and I'm going to do what I did before, since when I made these papers, I called them vintage. I'm just going to make them slightly transparent. So some of that vibrant color is not on there, and it kind of blends in with the others. And I'm going to do the same thing on this page. That transparency is about 50, but it goes really well with the background. This other glass that's here, if you look at that, that is comparable, the transparency, so it looks really good with that. It doesn't look like I added something. It looks like it was part of the original page. And let's see if I do have any clip art. I knew I had something. So I've got that. I'm going to leave that shape there because I don't really mind it, but I am going to change the color so that it goes better with our background, and I'm going to leave it like that. Now, you can go through that corkscrew. We can put that corkscrew on all the pages. Little added clip art. I do like to jazz up the pages with some clip art, especially the journal pages. I do like to add that. However, if you would rather put a bottle on there, you could put a bottle on. Well, let's put the corkscrew on this side, the bottle over here. That seems to make more sense, doesn't it? And so you could do that. So you could have all kinds of themed calendars. And look how easy that was. Time is about 15 minutes, and we've done 2 full calendars ready to go. Little bit of finishing on the clip art, but other than that, and remember, these pages that you just create as templates, you can switch them out, switch the bottom ones out. You could add a menu page in here. You could do anything that you wanted on your calendars, but don't overdo it and make it into a planner. You want to keep it simple for people, and you could do a whole bunch of these. Let's see how many you can do in the next couple hours and have them up in your shop ready to go for all the buyers that are wanting calendars. I hope this was helpful, and you're going to start creating those calendars now. And until next time, keep creating.